I'm gonna rip it.
It's probably gonna fray a little bit.
Shirley said that's all we need to do.
Do you like my hair like this, Dad?
Yes, I do, sweetheart.
Thank you. Can you tell me how nice I look?
What did you expect me to say?
I expect you to say, you look so nice, Kathy.
Well, you do look very nice, sweetheart. Loverly.
Really not doing a whole lot.
You're scaring me.
I don't know why. See, if it was out like they said it was going to be.
What are you doing to it now?
It's dragging on the ground a little bit. She was cutting a little bit of the lace.
It's like Shirley told me to do it. Shirley's the authority, you know.
I like it so much. So cute. Did you see the corsage, Dad?
No, I haven't seen it, sweetheart.
It's like takes up all of my arm. It's huge. It is so big.
Turn that around one way or the other. Slowly.
It gives me a big booty.
Oh, I know. You had, it was your watch. I kept saying something in your room. I couldn't figure out what it was.
Oh my gosh, I don't know about side.
It is rather nasty out.
Great.
We'll just have to pull out her up a little.
I'm just gonna cake my hair. Are you still taping, Dad?
I told you this is a documentary. We have every little detail.
We'll take some still pictures too. Put my camera right there.
As he walks over and
You know how to work it?
if I can work this one, I can work that one.
He's gonna try to work them both at the same time.
I don't have my glasses on. No, I can't see him.
It's right here.
You can take that with you?
Yeah.
Or are you going to take your own
Well,
pic?
his mom's not home to see you.
Yeah, she'll be home. We're going home. She'll be home later tonight. We're gonna drop by there.
Okay, turn around.
Can you see there?
No.
Where is your corsage?
Huh? It's in the refrigerator. Well, let's put him on when he gets here.
Yeah, get him putting them on.
Whatever's right.
I'm sweating already. I can just feel it.
Use a little air at underarm.
I did. Can you see it? Is it white? Oh, it is white. Oh, that'd be real cute. Be dancing. White underarm.
What now?
I said, do you like the shades? Do you think I ought to keep the shades?
Certainly.
They match. There. Oh, I don't even see you yet.
You don't even see you yet?
Yeah, you should have her back up and turn around so the...
Shut up.
Hello.
Debbie.
Hi.
Hello.
Is it windy in Junction?
Yeah.
Is
Very windy in Junction.
I think maybe you need to turn the car around so she can just walk right in.
We're making a documentary, so don't worry, just act natural. Act like you wear a tux every day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's busting the tree limbs off the trees.
Is it?
Around,
Oh, it's terrible. What a night for it to be like this, huh?
yeah. Yeah, figures. There you go. Sweet.
Okay, now we see the flower.
Now you see the flower.
Oh, you did, silly boy.
You didn't like it.
Yes, man, be out of the,
Can you get all of them? I guess you can. What? Yes. There should be a hole there, maybe?
Yeah.
That's where it goes.
Uh-huh.
I really don't want in this thing. I'm really dressed for prom, right? Can I stay?
Kathy, stand to one side, would you? Yeah. I
Hey,
mean,
Dad, this is my picture.
well, stand in there, but don't, the back of your head has only got so much appeal, you know.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. Did you get my awesome looking shoes in? Cool.
Those Cinderella's glass slippers.
Is that too sideways?
Yeah.
Straighter? There. How's that?
Look at that. Look at that.
Just really got a leak. What is going on here?
Just bad. Look at it. I put that on your fingers.
Yeah, that's good. That's gonna stay.
I don't know.
It's a wrist lock. You just open it, I put that on.
You guys will keep moving towards the table. Move that way. Please. I think that's where they did the plastic inside.
You probably don't want to worry about rain. Yeah, I do, because I'm wearing clothes.
It's not right.
That's why I'm wearing it. Because it's mine? This is Nanny P. Yeah, she's right here. What a jerk. She put it over to the side and curled it. What? Okay. Put it over to the side and curled it. Let's get some still pictures and then we No.
No, it looks nice. He just wanted to know if you put it on those funny looking things that want to over here.
Yeah, in a little bit. Why? I'm busy. Here. Nancy's gonna take some pictures. No, I'm not lying. I'm busy.
What are you doing?
Taking pictures.
When you get done, come up here, okay?
Why? Are you gonna take some still pictures?
Tell him he's supposed to be working.
Dad says you're supposed to be working. get one with him by himself and then one by you yourself. You first. Undo your jacket. I like that.
Yes, boss. We won't go back.
I think so. I think it would be cute like that. Ready? Mm-hmm. Here we go. There we go. Oh wait, okay, we'll look first thing. We'll look grandma first. Okay.
It's Grandma's contribution.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Grandma give you the purse?
That
Yeah.
and the pearls, those are the pearls you
These are
gave
your-
her from
These are your pearls.
Hmm.
where you...
Japan or wherever you went.
Actually, they came from oysters.
Oh. Okay.
How are
Do you
gonna
think I should
manage all
take that to put this in when I'm not
It might not hurt.
No.
It might not hurt to have in the car.
Yeah.
You gonna drive with it on? I guess you can.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
let's move the
Oh, the wings
car. Did it quit? A little bit? Well, there's a little bit of a lull.
Wait, you take it off. Oh my god.
Yeah, I would just take the box and keep it.
You want to wear my Bronco jacket?
Gosh, could I? You goof.
You might want some kind of a... I don't know what.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm picture happy.
Be sure and hold that up, your dress up when you go out, honey, because it... you'll be
Where's
in the
my...
dirt.
I'll take my leather one. No, that's not yours.
You might want...
If you could please hold your book. Those are the events that I'm talking about. I gave that oh yeah speech to our student senate on our summer retreat. And we used that oh yeah theory all throughout the year.
I got the...
Of this year came in Farmington, New Mexico. In a locker room that makes our locker rooms look very nice. We were all sitting there together, and that's when Coach Fox let us know that we had lost a very dear friend. That was the day that he let us know that Christy Thornton had died. I'll never forget the feeling in that locker room, or how hard we all cried afterwards. I feel a little bit better now, even though the weeks afterwards were very hard. But with the help of Wendy's old-fashioned hamburgers and the senior class, Christy's memory will live forever. Wendy's has donated $500 so that we could fix the fountain in the courtyard. And for those of you that went through there today, it was working. And because Christy was so full of life and love, that fountain is going to be dedicated to her. So it'll always be running the life that she had. So for all of you underclassmen that are out here, I ask you now for myself And for the class of 90, and most of all, for Christy Thornton, take care of that fountain. Don't let it get ruined. The only memory I'm going to remember more than Christy are you guys, my friends that I've had forever. And I could stand up here and say that I will keep in touch, but I know that there are those of you that after today, I won't only not ever see you again, I'll never write to you, and I'll never talk to you ever again. There's a song that I love. I listened to it on my way here. It made me cry on the way. And there's a verse out of it. And it goes, friends are friends forever. And a friend will not say never, because the welcome will not end. Though it's hard to let you go, in the Father's hands we know that a lifetime is not too long to live as friends. And if there are those of you that I never see again, know that you will forever be in my heart, and I love you all. Thank you.
Let's go see him.
Parents,
guests,
and fellow graduates,
Tiffany and I would like to warmly welcome you to this very special occasion, the commencement ceremony of Fruita Monument's class of 1990.
this is a memorable day for all of us, a day to reflect upon past experiences, present joy, and future aspirations. As we stand here today, we cannot help but recall the days of old, the days of graham crackers, nap times, and recesses. We had no worries then. Our greatest fear was coloring outside the lines. Our greatest happiness was chasing the neighbor's puppy.
Since then, each of us has grown into the young women and men seated here today. We have learned not only about facts and figures, but also about ourselves. We have formed friendships and memories that shall remain with us throughout our lives. But more importantly, we have matured through a combination of success and failure into young adults. We have constructed the foundation upon which our future shall stand. Today, that future begins.
David Lloyd George once said, "Don't be afraid to take a big step if one is called for. You can't cross a chasm in 2 small jumps." It is with that mentality that we must face our future. With this day, we are taking our big step into adulthood, for we are the leaders of tomorrow. While this is a great responsibility, it is also a great opportunity for each and every one of us, not just the men, but also the women, to make a difference in our world. For the next century shall be a century of change, as all are free to choose their own futures and determine the destination of their own dreams. Each of us will be offered the opportunity to better ourselves in the lives of those around us. With the knowledge and wisdom we now possess, it is our obligation to society to make the most of that chance.
While our future is hazy and uncertain, one aspect is shiningly obvious. The class of 1990 will be able to face the challenges ahead. We are one of the most outstanding classes ever to graduate from Fruita Monument. With this in mind, Tiffany and I believe our class will face the successes and setbacks of the future with the confidence necessary to overcome these challenges. It reminds me of the old saying that luck is the key to a happy life. While this may be true, it is clear that the class of 1990 has acquired the skills needed to make its own luck.
While many of us are happy to be leaving 1815 J Road and pushing ahead with our lives, we shall forever treasure the memory of the moments and feelings shared and the close friendships developed. For throughout our lives, we have been comforted by the love of our dearest friends and the endearing support of our beloved parents. May the quilt of love shield all from adversity. Each of us must prepare for the new, treasure the old, never losing sight of who we are and what we can become. That is the essence of life.
As we move ahead with our lives, we shall miss the days of playground swings and bicycles with training wheels. Yet there is a happy medium to this dilemma, as I discovered through the following story. A young boy, his father of 40, and his grandfather of 70 were sitting on a park bench one day. A young man of 18, whom they all knew, approached them with a question. He said to the three, "Excuse me for bothering you, but I would like your opinion. I'm writing a paper on the ideal age, and I just can't decide. What age would you choose?" The young boy was the first to speak. "Oh, that's easy. It's my dad's age. He's really smart and can do lots of stuff I can't." His father only smiled at him and said, "I would think my son's age was ideal. He plays all day long and has none of the pressures which age brings to a person." The 18-year-old contemplated this and then turned to the grandfather, who was observing the other three closely. "Both my son and my grandson have good points," he said, "but in reality, there is no ideal age." As disappointment crept across the young man's face, the grandfather added, "There is only an ideal frame of mind. Live life with the knowledge and experience which age brings to the mind, and the innocence and happiness which youth brings to the heart. Only then will you be truly content with life." That is the advice which Tiffany and I would like to give to each and every one of you today.
You have waited a long time for your graduation, and Gary and I do not wish to prolong this speech any further. We would like to congratulate the class of 1990. You have established a standard which shall be hard to live up to in the years to come. We will leave you with an anonymous passage which expresses our heartfelt wishes for all of you. Those who decide what they want to achieve and work till their dreams all come true. Those who will alter their course when they must and bravely begin something new. Those who are determined to make this world better, who are willing to learn and to lead. Those who keep trying and doing their best are the ones who know how to succeed. Best of luck to all of you, and thanks.
involved in graduation ceremonies in 1966. This is the third time that I've had a privilege of giving someone a plaque for perfect attendance in high school. 4 years. Boy, isn't she special. You know, we're always privileged to have students earn a lot of special awards, but this one's really unusual, and I thought it'd be a nice thing to surprise her today. I'm not sure she really knew this was coming. Done.
Wouldn't it have been interesting if she'd been absent today? No.
Members of the school board, distinguished guests, class of 1990, we'd like to recognize a special person today. On behalf of the student body, teachers, and staff, parents, and the community of Fruita Monument High School, I would like to acknowledge an outstanding individual who will be graduating his last class in his career as an educator. Mr. Arnold Hayes, principal of Fruita Monument High School, has announced his retirement. We want to express appreciation by this community for his countless contributions and dedication in his many years of educational service. Mr. Hayes, you have been a friend, a mentor, and an inspiration. We will miss you. We wish you a joyful retirement and Godspeed. Please join me in acknowledging Mr. Arnold Hayes.
I thought it was a tough decision when I got married, and I think this one's worse yet. I'm speechless. I didn't realize you would do that, and I greatly appreciate it. I've been in public service for 31 years and 22 years as a building administrator, a total of 18 years as principal of this school. And I was thinking last night that probably of all the times to go out with a career, I couldn't have a better privilege than to go out with this class because it's such a unique class. But it's been a wonderful career, and I thank the community and the teachers and the parents and just everyone for making my career a very pleasant one. It's my pleasure to present to you Mr. Auxinger, the graduating class of 1990. This class has a total of 207 seniors that are certified for graduation today. Each has met the graduation criteria set by Mesa County Valley School District 51, the state of Colorado, and North Central Association of Colleges and Schools. Therefore, these seniors are certified for graduation, and they should receive a high school diploma. Before I give you this class for acceptance, I would like to just say a few more words. Obviously, there have been a lot of compliments about the class, but I have a few more. Every graduating class seems to have its own distinct feature. Some of them can be real rascals, and others can be just wonderful groups, and this happens to be one of them. But by that I mean they're both rascals and good students. And they're very unique in that graduating today are some students who have received some of the top scholarships in the state and in the United States itself. And so many of these students will be going on to prestigious colleges. It's been a very academic class, but it's more than that. We've had a lot of athletes, and musicians, and artists, and just students who have excelled in so many different ways. I often think at graduations, when I talk about a class, I often think of the students who never receive any attention or recognition for things that they do. But it's the unseen things that make American students so great. They are students who are involved in church and community activities and service clubs, and they have personal interests and pursuits and hobbies that just make them very unique. And I think that's the one thing that I see in this class. There's so much of it. I would, at this point, Mr. Auxinger, ask you if you would take this class and say a few words on behalf of the school board.
Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests and graduates of the class of 1990. Mr. Hayes has certified this class as having met the graduation requirements of the state of Colorado and the Mesa County Valley School District. You graduates are a product of public education. No country in the world has done more to ensure educational opportunities for its citizens. This is a nation that has made both a philosophic and a financial commitment to those that came before you, and to you, and to those that will follow. Please fulfill your responsibility by becoming actively involved citizens. And please continue the education you have received in our schools and continue to grow intellectually in the future. Congratulations to all of the graduates. It is with great pleasure that on behalf of the Board of Education, I now accept the class of 1990 as having met all of the requirements for graduation.
Congratulations, class of 1990. Thanks for all the good times and good luck. Sean Patrick Boyd. Lori Ann Bradshaw. John Yancey Brennan. Craig Davids Browning. Jeffrey Thomas Browning. Rebecca Ann Broodman. Troy Adam Birch. Brent Michael Kane. Frank Edmund Cardoza Jr., graduating with honors, Mesa State College and the Mesa State Machining Scholarships. Brad William Carlson, Honor Society, graduating with honors, academic scholarship to the University of Denver. Matthew Arbor Coalucci. Sylvia Karras. Shannon L. Chafin. Philip Sean Cheney. Brian Wayne Chapman. Justin Mark Chavez.
Yeah, Brother Chester!
Oscar Armando Chavez. Brianna May Coldiron. Gio Danielle Collins. Lindy Dawn Colson. Nicole Marie Conrad. Deidre Marie Copeland. Honor Society, graduating with honors. Kathleen Renee Corbett. Corey Wayne Cornell. Quentin Daniel Costello. Honor Society, graduating with high honors, National Merit Scholarship to the University of Alaska. Marsha Ann Costa. Sandy Rochelle Crespo. Latin Name Rule Alliance Scholarship. Patricia Ann Cruz. Edward Allen Curry. Teresa Renee Curry. Graduating with honors, Presidential Scholarship to Colorado Northwestern Community College. Laura Ann Chaplinsky, graduating with honors. Christina Marie De Herrera.
Oh, really?
Edward Paul Dell.
Hard to believe they have a daughter.
Suzanne Renee Deere.
Really?
Richard Gregory Doyle. Honor Society, graduating with highest honors, Grand Junction Orthodontics Basic Science Merit Award Scholarship, H.A. Arnold Trust and Colorado Region Scholarship to the University of Colorado in Boulder. Corey Christina Young. Jennifer Lee Elliott. Robin Lee Elliott. Ron Holler Business Scholarship to Mesa State College. Dwight Dennis Eshelman. Honor Society, graduating with honors. Michael Dean Etchart. Honor Society, high honors, academic, and St. Jude Scholarship to Colorado College. Jennifer J. Evans. David William Fife.
She might like it.
Elisa Lynn Philpott. Honor Society, graduating with honors, Presidential Scholarship, and a Violin Music Scholarship to Shenandoah College and Conservatory, Winchester, Virginia. Mickey Lynn Fisher. William Scott Faree. Barry Lance Fournier. Randall Lee Hall. Barry Warren Hampton. Kenneth Wayne Hampton. Melissa Jo Jacobson, Leadership Scholarship to Ricks College, Rexburg, Idaho. Michael Harvey Kendrick, Honors Scott Anthony Michael. Keith Allen Miller. Lori Ann Miller, Honor Society, graduating with honors. Sean Marie Paulson, Honor Society, honors. Sean Lee Petros. Jeffrey David Shoemaker. Carla Jean Sickles. John D. Smith. James Lee Stevenson, Jr. Karina Dawn Stoker. Tamara Michelle Sully. Carol Elizabeth Summers, Honor Society, graduating with high honors, academic scholarship to Brigham Young University in Provo, Utah. Laura K. Summers. Stanford Jean Taylor. Kaylee Ann Temple. Andrew James Thurlow, Honor Society, graduating with high honors. Jeanette Lynn Thurston. Anthony Rhett Thigerson. Britt Robert Tobin. Samantha Annette Todd, Honor Society, graduating with high honors. Tanya Lee Tompkins, Honor Society, graduating with high honors, University of Colorado Regents Scholarship. Marla Antoinette Tanazi. Lance Eric Trowbridge. Leslie Chantel Toole, graduating with honors. Yvonne Joe Tuttle. Gary Lee Van Dyke. Carrie Michelle Vaughn. Jose Octavio Venegas. Eric Travis Ward, Honor Society, graduating with honors, Community Marketing and Mesa State College Scholarships. Darren Richard Watts, Honor Society, graduating with honors, Academic and Music Scholarships to Brigham Young University, Provo, Utah. Betsy Lynn Wells, Honor Society, graduating with honors. Carrie Jo Wells. Aaron Tate Westfall.
Shake it!
Terica Jo Wheeler. Tara Lynn Whetstone. Lynn Whetstone. Jack Andrew Whitney. Kathy Ann Wilcox. Marilyn Morrison and softball and mental scholarships to Doane College, Crete, Nebraska. David Allen Williams, Honor Society, graduating with highest honors, Community Marketing and Mesa State Foundation scholarships. Misty Danae Williams. Robert Michael Wiseman. Tierra Gail Wooters. Jeremy Ross Wilkin. Catherine Nicole Zumwalt, Music Scholarship to the University of Northern Colorado.
Brett Parker Loeb, Syracuse University Scholarship, Syracuse, New York.
Before moving to tassels, just like to thank all the faculty and administrators who made these 4 years just interesting, if not fun and exciting, maybe have a couple of downtimes. Like I had to turn in a paper on Friday because I didn't turn it in on Thursday. Last day of school, during the picnic I was typing. Pretty fun. But we'd just like to say thank you, and maybe we'll be back someday.
And to my fellow students, congratulations on 4 years. Good luck in the future, and this isn't an end, it's just a beginning. In the words of Michael Harvey Kendrick, rock on. To the monument class of 1990.
Please stand. Please stand.
Please stand. Take, written on our Take your tassel
and move it to the right.
Oh, my.
Just the short one.
The one you can't see, right?
Yeah, the one
She's
that's
invisible.
You see the top of her head. Can you see?
Last one.
That's what Peg asked me. I said, good. Right.
Jan told me I couldn't talk about that game, so you tell her all about it.
I had to go listen for it. I'm sure he probably took the guy who had done all leather. You made it, huh? Watch out.
Was there? I don't know where she went.
Thank you, ma'am. Where's Tom? Where's Tom now? Stay here. Hold on, let me get Hi. I'm going to grab Tom. Aaron!
Right straight across was where she had gone.
Let's see.
Three guys up on the steps.
Open your eye, Crystal.
She looks lovely. Crystal.
Smile.
You don't want that side of you. You better just
smile.
had the best class.
That little girl lifts up the grass.
Oh, so cute. I'll jump that way.
Is that what they do, Tony?
Drinking was forbidden in my Christian country home. Drinking home. Then I heard about the bar rooms just across the board.
Wait, we don't have a beat.
Oh, you start out.
No, I can't play that fast.
Mom, come here.
No, I don't want Mom to play. Mom tries to put these chords in there.
Okay, get this right here. Kathy, right here. Then I heard about a bar room just across the Georgia line, where a boy could make a living playing guitar late at night. Had to learn about those ladies, I was too young to understand. While the young girls fall in love with the boys in the band. When the boys turn to music, the girls just turn away to some other guitar picker, some other late night play. What's your bad
singing that? You can't sing them.
Oh, let's play some good song. Oh, play me some mountain music, like Grandma and Grandpa used to play. Then I'll float on down the river to a cage and hide away, drift away like a Sawyer, ride a raft with a husband, take a nap like Rip and Winkle, days of dreaming again. Oh, play me some mountain music, like my grandpa used to play. Stop the sing. Kathy! Go on! No, you guys go. I'm gonna stop. I don't want to do more.
Say hi to your big bro.
Yeah. We love you, Kathy. Come on, come play a song for us.
Yeah, we'll all sing around the piano. Just like Christmas. Like what was that song we watched that right now? Hold on.
Probably for Waltons.
Has to be a hymn if I play it.
That's okay, huh? That's okay.
That's okay, we'll forget it. We don't want
Dad! We're in Canada.
Guys, we're having a sing
We're
along.
in Canada. Dad, come on, we're having a sing along.
Let me give him a cow kiss.
Okay, we'll give him a cow kiss. Watch, kiss.
Careful.
Get out of the kitchen.
I'm gonna get a drink, Danny.
What? No. No.
We're making a tape for Kenny.
Come on, Kathy.
That's all right. Anyway.
Doug, show him a typical evening at home here. Doug's in the refrigerator.
Something easy.
Oh, your earring, Doug.
Something
I
I
know
know.
you're so proud of it.
Yeah, let's zoom in on the old ear, Doug. By golly, I believe that's healed up. Let's take a look.
Didn't that have a zoom, Dad?
Yeah.
Why don't you use it instead of walking towards them?
I can get right in his ear canal, huh?
That's probably really pretty. What are you
Can you turn off the lights? See that?
Hi, son.
Heaven came down and
She's eating my cherries. And she's about to get in a lot of trouble.
You can't see a thing with that. Dad, don't. I'm trying to tie a knot with this cherry.
I'm trying to grab hold of your nose, too.
Take your dang cherries and get out of here.
Come on, we'll have a sing-along. Come out and sing with you.
Kathy, now. Can you play Victory in Jesus?
No, not very well.
Mother?
Hear this one.
What is it?
No, hear that. Lots of mistakes. I thought you guys were gonna come and sing. I thought you were gonna come and sing. Come on, guys.
You better. Oh, I got died.
Hmm.
Wow, we need to do that good. Come on, Kathy.
That's starting to
Come
be.
on, Dougie. Oh, what's wrong with you?
Why?
Hmm.
I don't do this anymore.
That's gross. Let's put this seed back in there. Little brown jug.